All right. Don't see the
Salty.
PS3 lying around here anywhere, do you?
You know what it is as well? It's
Where?
just on a shelf, not even plugged in. Couldn't tell you where the cables are.
Of course you couldn't. Duncan was like, do you have your PS3? And I was like, no, I think Tom has it. And he's like, oh, okay. Guess I'll just add 5 kilograms to my carrying weight for going on the train.
You should have told me I'd have brought it back.
You remember where the cables are?
You son of a...
You didn't know. You
didn't even ask.
Didn't ask me. You didn't know that.
No, but I also didn't know if I would ever get a reply.
Ah.
Oh.
You know when I
I
messaged you?
replied like the next day.
And we're
messaged
back
you
on
at
the
the
Jeremy
weekend.
Kyle show.
Literally. I was like,
Cash me outside. How about that?
hurry up.
Shut up.
You're boring.
This is difficult for me. I'm dyslexic. Hello, we're back on the Jeremy Kyle show.
Hi, everyone. Might put that in, some of that middle
Yeah,
bit.
do.
Because that was a good argument.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Still here with Tom, even though he's on his phone. not
Yeah, he's on Snapchat.
Sorry,
he doesn't
he's talking
even
to his
care.
friends.
Okay.
Oh.
Joke's on you, because my friend is
Drop the
right
mic.
here.
Hey.
My friend. My one.
Yeah, your only friend, apparently.
I don't know, do you count Abby? Because then I have 2. So,
No, you can't count girlfriends as friends.
do they have friend in the name?
You should never like anyone you're sleeping with.
Yeah, that's a great motto to have. When you're at your quarter century and don't have a permanent relationship yet.
I just have many meaningless encounters. My life,
Oh,
my life
God.
is a chore.
That's really sad.
Wait, did you say quarter century? Are you 20? What?
25 now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, recently.
To be fair, we freaked out the other night when we realized that Charlotte's gonna be like 18, and I was like, nah,
Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable.
that's not okay. But I'm gonna be 20.
Fine, we need to
We
get
were
her a
gonna be
tower to
20.
lock her up in.
Yeah, we should send her off with some creepy guy to be locked away.
Yeah, he has to wear a fly mask.
Yeah.
Send him off in a boat. She'll learn to love him. Oh wait, tell Thomas what she said to me the other night.
Oh yeah, right. So me and Duncan used to have this plan that we were gonna marry Charlotte off to him because we thought it'd be funny. But then she just goes like, "So Duncan, what are you doing at the moment?" And he was like, "I'm recording." And she was like, "No, with your life." And he was like, "Oh, well, I was in my gap year at the moment, so I'm doing some journalism stuff." And she was like, "Okay, what about the rest of your life? Where are you going?" And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to uni." And she was like, "To study what?" And he was like, "Is this related to the marriage thing? Like, do you need like a financial
'Cause
plan
this
to
was-
know?"
She basically wants to know whether it's
The
worth
financial
signing in.
plan. Yeah.
Literally, she was like, "What's your 5-year plan? Where do you see yourself in a few years' time?"
Because this was like right after I had recommended her a song which she ended up
What was
liking.
the song?
It was called Indifferent by a band called Destiny Potato.
Okay, glad I asked.
It's, yeah, no.
Some of that pop punk that the kids are listening to, or something.
It's a great song though.
Who's
It's
that
like-
bearded guy in the boat?
That's Sokolov, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, he's
Did
all
they shave
better
off
now.
his hair?
Yeah,
Why?
he's just an old guy now with moles and warts.
Gross.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't know why, just the way he looked reminded me. Do you remember, Tom, the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3? What's his name? The End? The old guy?
What that you can creep up on
Yeah, the
because he
sniper guy.
falls asleep.
Yeah. I found out recently that if you go into that boss fight, then save the game and turn it off for 3 days and come back, he'll have died of old age.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
amazing.
didn't know that.
You don't need to leave it off for 3 days. You just move the
Yeah, you just change the date
date
on the
time.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
That's-
know that, and it's really
That's
funny.
really funny.
Still,
That's classic
like,
Kojima design.
it's literally still my favorite to this day. Favorite game gimmick ever is the Psycho Mantis fight. I don't know if you two are too young to remember that.
I'm familiar
It's
with
from the original Metal Gear Solid, I think. And he was psychic, and he would basically read what you were doing with your controller. So the way to get around it was plug in a second controller, and then he didn't know what you were doing anymore.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Cool.
And
huh.
he could read stuff off your memory card, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
he could
would
read like
out
save
the-
files and
yes,
all that sort of thing.
which was
There
really cool.
used to be so many cool things like that, and now there's not.
Yeah, Kojima just the way Kojima designs games is
Yeah.
really cool. Because all of the bosses in
Oh,
Metal
God,
Gear
I used
Solid
the wrong
3 were
term.
really interesting and fun to fight.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you use the stamina instead of the health, you get their outfits, and then you can do extra cool stuff.
It's like a thing would probably be in this game if you bent time, the in-game clock would probably slow down as well.
Yeah, true.
It's that's wishful thinking if you're trying to speedrun something. Yeah, so we're about to have to
Statue.
pause the episode because there's a really ridiculously difficult riddle that I have to solve.
Roll.
Riddle. Yeah, to get through this thing and skip a level, you have to solve this riddle, which I'm gonna have to like.
Is it the same every time?
No, they like randomize the names. You have to use like a logic square, but I have a cheat sheet thing saved on my phone. Hold on.
All right.
All right, so pause for
Yeah,
a sec while I
the
solve
episode
this.
Hurry up.
Shut up.
You're boring.
This is difficult for me. I'm dyslexic. Okay, there you go.
You done?
Yeah, we're back.
Cool.
Got it.
Had to use my cheat sheet for the Jindosh riddle. We're good though, because we just skipped an entire level, so it's cool.
Sweet.
Uh,
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. It's basically because they put a really hard riddle in there.
Yeah,
And,
but it's just like, why? Why would they bother to put that riddle in? Why not just make you play the level?
Yeah, I know. It's dumb. There is a trophy for doing it though, so.
Did you figure it out properly the first time?
No. I actually tried to like work it out the first time, and I got like 3 out of 5, and then it just kind of screwed me over. So I just did the level. But the cheat sheet makes it so easy, so I just skip that level all the time now. But
Should be more riddles in games. That's
yeah.
another thing I liked about Batman.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other games that would have had riddles in.
apart from they got really annoying in like Arkham City and stuff because there were just too many. In fact, Arkham Knight was the annoying one because there were so many riddles.
I mean, just in general,
Hmm.
I have a real, and I have always had a real issue with this need to go and put collectibles all over your big sandbox
Mhm.
world.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. And wrapping it up in some like little mini game with a riddle doesn't make it more fun. It just
Yeah.
makes it, if anything, more of a fuck you.
Yeah,
'cause,
because
like-
he's always like then bitching at you when you're finding the riddles.
Yeah,
He's like,
And
meh,
it's
meh,
like
meh.
you're ruining what would otherwise be like quite an interesting side quest
Yeah.
with the Riddler by wrapping it around this. You must collect another 25 riddle trophies
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in order to access the next portion of this side quest. I'm just
Mhm.
like, no, actually, I just won't do it.
Yeah.
Except I will, because I would hate myself if I wouldn't. But
Yes.
I'm gonna hate myself.
Definitely odd.
It's the reason I haven't got my platinum yet in the Mirror's Edge sequel. Because obviously I loved
that's
Mirror's
the
Edge.
reason.
No, it's literally, those are the only 2 trophies I'm waiting on. Because there's a trophy for getting all the, like, collectibles
Is that
in
still-
missions, and there's one for collecting all the collectibles in
Yeah.
the open world. And those are the only 2 trophies I need. But I just don't want to, because it's not fun, because there's no purpose to them. They don't change anything.
Oh, that was how I was with what's it called? Infamous.
Yeah.
Infamous and Infamous 2.
Hmm.
I have every trophy on both those games apart from the collectibles ones. So I just can't do it. Do you remember Spider-Man 3 on the PS2?
Yeah.
Do you remember those whatever they were called?
Like landmark
Yeah.
collectibles, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
They're just
Or
pointless.
the classic, the feathers in Assassin's
Yes.
Oh
Creed,
my
which I
God.
actually did go and find.
Oh, I did as
all
well.
of
I did
them.
that recently because I got the Ezio collection,
Yeah.
so like all the remasters, and I went to get the platinum, so I had to collect all of these feathers, and I like missed one, so I had to like search Forense for it, and I was like, fuck.
Well, Oliver and I had. Well, he remembers me. I
Mhm.
had like downloaded a map off of YouTube, and then I put it
Mhm.
into what's it called, word art, and
Yeah.
I would like color in each dot as soon as I did it. It was all color coded,
Mhm.
and I was getting again
Yeah.
bitch work.
I was
Getting
just
him
sat
to
there.
do some of them for me when I couldn't be bothered.
I love it.
Yep, that's the thing I did. And
I mean, you know, you've got to thank me because this YouTube channel probably wouldn't have happened if I hadn't
yeah, true.
It's true. Like
I
I
wouldn't have
wanted,
as
forced
much
you
of
into
a
it.
feeling
want-
about
we
gaming.
want at some point to get you and Gordon on because like in a big way you guys introduced us to games, so it'd be
Elder
cool.
brothers are responsible for
Yeah.
ruining your early experiences, so
Yeah.
you wanted to make better ones.
Basically. To be fair, like Pokemon as well was a big one that I always used to like watch you play in the car and stuff, and I would always be like, I want to play, and you'd be
Do
like,
you know
no,
what-
because there's
do you
only
know-
one game file.
Do you know what's really sad? And I mean, to this day, that still pisses me off. About
I know,
Pokemon. It
and
doesn't
it
make
still
any
does that.
sense.
No, I have the newest one, and it still does it.
Because I remember. No, I remember because I wanted to play it, and I
Mhm.
was, and you know, irony is a bitch. No, Thomas, you can't because there's only one save file.
Exactly. It's mine.
Ah, how the tables have turned. Right, what's going on?
Okay, so this is like a really out of rhythm kind of level. So they give you this timepiece, and you have to transfer between the past and the future, or the past and the present. And it's just a really cool thing. You have to stop this thing happening in the past to then like save this character that we were just looking at. So
What's this?
uh,
Dude, that's making you look through the walls.
it's
that's
a
the-
timepiece.
Oh, I see.
You're
I see. So
seeing
you're
the
seeing the past
future,
and the present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this is the present, the ruined building.
Yeah.
And this is. I'm with you.
But we're gonna change that so that the present is all clean and nice.
Clean and nice.
Yeah.
What
Get
will
out of my way.
change in the present based on what I do here tonight.
Yeah,
But
this
yeah.
was the thing. I don't know if you played any of the campaign in Titanfall.
I played about, as you recall, half an hour
Yeah.
of Titanfall before I had to leave. I can't remember why I had to leave.
Me neither.
Anyway,
But yeah, this is like a mechanic in that as well. It's weird because they got released really close together and they both had this mechanic in them. But there's like a timepiece.
Your
type
wrist
thing
okay
in
there?
it's not an issue.
Alright.
It's got like arthritis
fine.
now apparently. So
Ah!
whoa,
Forgot.
Or, like in that gap.
Yeah. Forgot that was there. Open that safe really slowly.
Just walk away from it while that opens up.
Honestly, just collect everything else in the room. But yeah, you can't use your powers in this level, so you have to use the timepiece only as like a mechanic.
Kind of annoying.
It is, but it's also, you do have to actually rely on this, which is
Fair enough.
okay.
Why can't you use your powers?
Oh, because it's supposed to be a whole thing, like magic is perverted in this building because of this whole like witch thing that
I
happened in the
just
past.
hate.
Mm-hmm.
I get, you know, they've got to, at some point, they've got to mix it up and make the game more difficult. You know,
Yeah.
like, why give you powers if they're just going to
Yeah.
take them away?
When you've
It's a
earned
bit like-
something and then it gets taken away from you.
Yeah, it's a bit like invisible walls, it's just like, they're lazy.
Invisible plat walls!
It's
I
like,
love that those are still a thing, by the way.
always. If they don't want you to go somewhere. Oh, but that's my only other one.
Yeah, I know, but
I didn't even get to drink any of those because Mum bought them as a 2-pack.
Actually, that's a good
cinema.
point. We should probably try and go to a shop at some point so we have more alcohol
Yeah.
for when we do drunk stuff.
Yeah, can't wait for that.
You okay?
Mine's a stiff fingers there.
There's
Old
an
man.
energy in the air in
Ah.
this place.
You break those so that ducks don't get their heads stuck in them.
Exactly.
Oh
Don't kill the
god,
planet.
why is that guy spawned there? That's like the most difficult place he could have spawned.
I'd offer to share, but you know, you don't like sharing things with other people.
Yeah, it's true.
Because
To
of
be
the mouth
fair,
thing.
at this point I have like disease and you don't want to share anything with me.
Oh no. Yeah,
Nailed it.
What was that?
You
Think
got
on the
me.
words just get stuck in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Don't-
Maybe
don't
you've
get
had
that
one too
problem.
many, Tom.
On your second.
To be fair, last time I came here, we went to the bar, or the pub, sorry, like as I arrived, and Ollie had like 1 pint, and he
No, I
was
had
like
2.
knocked
I-
out.
I had
What was this?
2. Last time Duncan visited,
Hmm.
we were waiting for Mum to pick us up from Headcorn,
Oh yeah,
so I went to the pub.
into the Jordan
Yeah,
Dragon.
and I had like I can't remember even what I was drinking. It was like Stella or something.
Yeah, I think it was Stella. Yeah.
But I had like 2 of them, and I was drunk. I just like I was
Yeah, you
ruined
were
after
gone.
2
Yeah.
pints, and I don't know
So
what
funny.
happened.
You're gonna have fun this week because I've already said to Mum I'm taking you away from here and up the road
Ah,
one
sweet.
night this week. You and Charlotte, you two. And we're just gonna.
Well, Duncan too, because he's here the rest of the week. So.
Yeah, you two.
Oh,
Charlotte.
I thought you just. Oh, whatever.
No, as in the 3 of you, because I've got enough space and everyone can stay, and we'll just
Sweet.
hit the bar.
Oof.
Get wrecked.
Let's do it.
Can't wait.
I'm psyched. I haven't been drunk since like Christmas because I had a really bad experience.
That's just tragic.
Yeah, I haven't
was
been
awful.
like drunk either really since then because I drank like way too much whiskey and then I can't drink without being
I'm
ill.
feeling distinctly uncomfortable.
This is to keep you from seeing whatever drove you into
I think I'd have a harder time
tonight.
remembering days I haven't been drunk.
But no, did Mum not tell you that was the day I had like the worst hangover I've ever had and I threw up like 8 times in a day and it was coming up like black.
What was that?
That was when I had whiskey as my like main drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'll give you a whiskey, Mac. You'll love it.
I'll die. Is what I'll
it's
do.
got ginger
Oh
wine
yeah,
in
I
it as
can't.
well.
I'm never drinking Jack Daniels again. Like every time I smell whiskey now, my stomach like churns.
Sorry, I did tequila.
No,
I've
tequila
never tried
burns.
tequila.
Tequila just burns.
I don't know if I should.
You're just setting me up. In all fairness, tequila makes me really, really rowdy.
Good. I get feisty when I'm drunk though, so
I
like
get rapey.
I might
You just
fight
you just punch everything.
I do. I like get bruised knuckles when I get drunk because I punch walls.
Yeah, like we were
Tables.
playing last time he was up at mine. We were playing beer pong, and he would just like he wouldn't stop punching the table and like the walls and shit. It was so funny.
I woke up with like a bruised hand. But
And
then
you
that was
played
also the
Five Finger
time we
Filet.
jumped out his window, so
Yeah,
then
that's
we
true.
woke up with like bruised ankles and ribs.
Good.
He couldn't
Body.
walk.
Well, don't worry. If you jump out the window of mine, you'll just die.
That's fine.
That's good.
I'll still try.
I'll dare you to do it.
Yeah,
You
that's
won't be
true.
able
If
to
you
say
dare me
no.
to do it, I'll be done.
Yeah.
All right, are we good to like start a new episode now? 'Cause
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
we can. We
we're at
can.
13.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, everyone. Tune in next time to hear us talk not about the game at all, even though it's really cool and inventive.
Things seem
Yeah.
to be the worst
Bye.
here.
Bye.
Too